Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Samantha Powell, as they said.
And I'm Ben Thomas. I am the host of MarketScale's Pro AV today. And if you've had a chance over in the North Hall, we have also been hosting AVIXA TV over at the AVIXA Exchange booth. So if you've had a chance to watch that, we thank you for watching it. If you haven't, we're going to do some recaps from that today. So we're excited to show you some of the great things happening, not only at the show, but in Vegas as well. Sam?
Yeah, so hopefully you've put your feet up a little, maybe gotten a nap now and then, maybe not, but we're so happy that you guys are here at InfoComm, and we want to take a little time just to highlight some of the amazing things that we saw here this year. Let's take a look.
Really, InfoComm, I've been coming for the last 17 years, and it's really great to be in person. I mean, for 2 years, I've been talking to a computer screen.
You know, being in front of folks is the big difference. And, you know, coming to a show like this, seeing the integrators, seeing our manufacturer partners, reassuring everybody that AV is back is probably our most important thing.
Been coming to InfoComm for as long as there's been an InfoComm. It's our go-to event of the year. We're committed to 2023 already. We believe strongly in this event. We generate a ton of leads. We meet new partners. We meet new end clients.
Happy to be here at InfoComm 2022. This is a great opportunity for me to meet up with as many customers, press, influencers as possible.
That was fantastic.
All right, thanks again to our video team for putting that together. It's been a great show so far. We appreciate you guys sticking to the end of the show. It's been exciting to see everybody. Now, one of the questions that we got pretty repetitively over over the last week was, we've seen all these crazy, amazing things in Vegas. How in the world do they do that? One of the places that we get the most questions about is Resorts World. I'm sure that you guys have seen it over across the street right there. We actually had a chance to dive in and chat with our friends over at Corning about why the Resorts World property is the most connected property on the Las Vegas Strip. So let's roll that video.
We wanted to bring something to Vegas that the city hasn't seen. It's been almost 11 years since the property at this scale has opened on the Las Vegas Strip, and a lot has changed. Technology was really important. It was important to build an integrated property, and it was important to bring the culture that we've created overseas and bring that family atmosphere that this company's all about into Las Vegas, and kind of just go back to the good old days and make it all about the employees and the guests, and that's what we created here.
Our mission within Corning Optical Communications is to build connections so the world can make them. And in Resorts World, we had the opportunity to collaborate with a number of partners to build a state-of-the-art infrastructure that's optically based so that we know, no matter who walks in the doors of this facility, that they are going to be connected. And when people connect, great things happen.
The guests, what they can look forward to when they come in here, again, is a true integrated property. We wanted to be the best in class in everything we did. So from our entertainment theater, to the acts in the theater, to our convention space, to our nightlife, to our pool experience, to spa and room accommodations. It was all about being the best at everything that we possibly did. At the same time, catering to an array of customers, from high-level customers to mid-level customers, and we've succeeded with that.
That was so
Still going.
cool. I know, so cool.
With Corning, when we first start consulting with a customer, we ask them what they want to achieve in their space. What's the guest experience? What's that user experience? What can we bring to the table that will bring it to life? With over 3,500 rooms at the property, a gaming floor, and an integrated technology experience, we had to really start with providing key services out to the guest. That included TV, phones, Wi-Fi, as well as a full control and integrated technology experience at the guest room. Traditional networks typically focus on a one-to-one approach, one cable per one application. Fiber to the room allows you to take one flexible cable down to your guest room, down to the edge of your network, with both bandwidth and power enabled.
The Resourceful project required a strong partnership with our technology backbone manufacturer, which Corning did an exemplary job of assisting with design, providing direction, product planning, and also solutions.
We're here as a partnership. We were here to design the network. We were here to help with the install. And we came in to actually train the staff after it was open so that they can efficiently run their networks.
One of the most amazing parts of working on a project like this was seeing it all come together. When we started to see technology really come to life at the end of the day, bringing together that user experience and that employee experience and really empowering people to enjoy their stay here, it made it all worthwhile.
Well, that was fantastic. So really glad that we could share that with you guys here today. One of the things that I really enjoyed talking to and with our panelists today on our show, there was a lot of discussions about AV installations. And one of the things that piqued my interest a lot were a lot of those non-traditional experiences. We talked a lot about the Illuminarium. I'm not sure how many of you were able to take that tour. I unfortunately didn't get to. I was here with Ben the whole week, but that's something I'm definitely going to go and take a look at. But just hearing about all of the immersive AV that goes into these attractions, so I found that really interesting, and definitely going to continue to check out those products while we're still here. Also, we were able to talk with some of our AVIXA Foundation scholars. So if you're not familiar with that program, every year, AVIXA Foundation gives thousands of dollars to emerging individuals and students who are interested in entering the AV world. So it's a way that we can help to make our industry a little bit diverse and a little bit more diverse and inclusive by reaching out to some underrepresented communities. So if you know of any emerging leaders or students that want to apply, we are still taking scholarship application, and that's going through July 31st.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Sam. One of the great things about being in AV is that we get to make digital connections, not only with others, but with other technologies. And sometimes we forget that physical connections exist. What do I mean by that? Not necessarily human connections, but if you have seen this massive hall and the super long walk across to the other side of the North Hall, you probably wish that you could take a ride over there. Well, I'm sure that most of you probably already know at this point if you've been here for a few days, but the Boring Company has actually created what's called the Vegas Loop. And we had a chance actually to go behind the scenes and bring some of our favorite people into the car with us and ask them a few of our favorite questions. So let's play that video.
Take a look.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Allison with Phillips. Allison, are you ready to take the Tesla Trivia Challenge? Girl, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Yes. Okay, let's go. Come on. Impersonators of which famous entertainer are often requested to officiate weddings in Las Vegas? Oh, Elvis. Correct. There are 3 professional sports teams in Las Vegas. Can you name them? 1 point for each answer.
The Oakland Raiders.
Correct.
Or what used to be the Oakland Raiders, but it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
1 point.
They have a hockey team. Don't know. Golden Knights?
Yes.
Oh my God, I know something.
Yeah. What famous boxer made a cameo in the movie The Hangover?
Mike Tyson.
Correct.
In a standard game of blackjack, the dealer must stay when they reach what number or above?
16 or 17.
17. Correct. What type of ion battery is powering the car we're in right now?
An expensive one.
The MSG Sphere is one of the newest venues in Las Vegas. What does MSG stand for?
Massive signage. Giant.
We would love that. Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
What major sports event is set to host portions of the Las Vegas Strip in November 2023?
F1.
Correct. How many members of the Rat Pack can you name? 1 point for each answer.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Correct.
Martin Lewis. Steve Martin.
How many gallons of water are filtered through the Bellagio fountains every day? 500,000, 5 million, or 50 million?
5 million.
Correct. Well, that was really entertaining. What you all missed, which was even more entertaining, was trying to see Ben try to squeeze in that third seat, that third row.
That is true. Didn't work.
Happen. So, but it was such a great time. I didn't get as many steps this year because I used a Tesla. So it's a give and a take, but the Tesla loop and the Las Vegas loop, it was absolutely amazing. So I hope you all got a chance to experience that, or go ahead and do that before you leave.
Yeah, it's just right outside. You'll see, follow the signs, Vegas loop. I love when the show's in Vegas. So every other year I get a chance to come out and see all of my peers and have maybe a little bit too much fun. But one of my actual favorite things to do is to go to see a show. We work in an AV community, so why not go see AV on practical display? And my favorite show that I've seen is a Cirque show called CA, and they were generous enough to give me behind the scenes access, which was an absolute mistake. And we decided to create a segment called InfoComm because it was pretty weird, but it was a good time. So let's take a look at that. Standing right now in what's called the Wheel of Death, which is terrifying. But this is CA Theater here at the MGM Grand. CA has been so generous and allowed us to go behind the scenes at the show and take a look at what makes the show tick. The depths, the bowels of the venue.
Well, we're not going to the pit.
Oh, we're not going to the pit. We're not going to the deepest bowel, but we're going to bowl number 2. That was not, what was that? That was a weird thing I just said. Because it's just giant plumes of fire and a lot of fire in the show. A lot of flame. This is my wardrobe department. Yeah.
During the show, this entire structure goes down 16.5 feet.
Wow.
I am the lighting and special effects supervisor for CA here. Anything that emits light or blows up, catches on fire, or smokes falls into my realm.
So naturally I have to ask, have you burned the place down yet?
No, I have not. It's still here. We're still good. Everything's safe.
Well, Donald, what's been your favorite thing so far about working on this show?
Just the epic scale of this show. You know, you're never ever going to see anything like this ever again. I mean, it is massive.
And now I'm joined by Lindsay, one of the people that you actually get to see on stage doing all the cool stuff that people like me and all the tech people around the world really wish we could do, but can't.
I started back in October 2013, so it's been about 8.5 years, and I loved every minute of it.
Do you have to dive into the giant airbag below the stage?
We do fall into that airbag quite a bit throughout the show, but a cool little fact about that is it's the biggest airbag in the entire world, and so you won't see that anywhere else. It's something here that's very unique.
That was incredible to see backstage and what makes a Cirque show tick. Thanks again so much to the team at CA and Cirque and the MGM Grand for letting us go behind the scenes. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've had a great InfoComm. Yeah, that was one of 3 episodes we did.
Did you go into that big beanbag?
I tried.
No?
They wouldn't let me because
Okay.
they were preset for a show. That was their excuse.
Okay.
But if you missed any episodes, you can watch them on the AVIXA Exchange. Speaking of the AVIXA Exchange, Sam, shameless plug. Tell us about the
Shameless
exchange.
plug. Well, if you didn't have a chance to see our show or even go over to the booth, the AVIXA Exchange booth, you definitely want to check it out online. You can go to exchange.avixa.org. And really what it is, it's the digital manifestation of everything that you're doing and seeing here. So granted, this show is almost over, but why stop all of those, that networking and sharing thought and leadership and ideas, checking out new products. You can do all of that on the exchange. So we definitely want you to go and check that out, continue these conversations, and it's global. So we want you to go ahead and make a profile, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity for you just to continue to expand your businesses and just sharing the products that you love and learning more about any and everything in the AV industry.
Yeah, we can't wait. Speaking of the exchange, obviously the digital side of meeting everybody is great, but we can't wait to see everybody back in person again next year for InfoComm in Orlando, Florida. If you haven't had a chance to check it out on the East Coast, it's the show has a little bit of a different vibe, but I think a good one.
Correct, and that's going to be taking place June 10th through the 16th. So you may want to go ahead and book your airline tickets, because if you haven't checked, they're going up real fast. So.
Hey, thanks again, everybody. We appreciate you guys, especially everybody watching online right now. I'll leave you guys with this. AV has never been in a place where we have the opportunity as much as we do today to serve our communities and serve our end users. So if we are failing our end users, if we're failing our communities, then we're failing as manufacturers. So again, want to take a chance to encourage you guys, be part of the community, be part of the exchange, be part of AV Tweeps, because it's a great way to stay interactive and plugged in throughout the rest of the year. But look, it's been a great show. It's been an honor to host AVIXA Exchange with Sam here. Sam, any final words?
Just to go off of what Ben said, we've really enjoyed being here and hosting the show, and just being able to engage with everyone in the industry. And we can't wait to see you all back here. Well, not here, but in Florida next year. So thank you all
Awesome.
again.
Thank you guys very much for coming. Have a great show. Well, the show's over.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
Go home.
Go, get out of here.
Take care.